Hey everybody, welcome back to Champ & Sons in our NCAA 24 series here, as we are now the offensive coordinator for the Northwestern Wildcats, and we are taking on our old school here to get our new season started off, North Texas, but we are at home. They are now an 84 overall team with an 86 offense and an 83 rated defense. And a lot of that's because of the success we were able to have there last season, getting them to a 9-win regular season, battling against Tennessee in the Liberty Bowl in a close fought one that we did end up losing. But some of the recruiting we were able to do based off our performance really did help that team out. And so I think we left them in a pretty good way. Now, we are here in our first season at Northwestern. We took the job opportunity to be at a Big Ten school, which I think does work out better for us in the offensive coordinator realm. And so, we took advantage of that, and we're making the best of it. Now, we are going to get our first offensive drive started off here as we are on the move as we get the pass out to Hooper Price there for 14 yards coming out of the slot. One of our lesser-known receivers. He's got some speed and good catching ability, but he's just not up there with Bryce Kurtz, Jacob Gill, or any of our other guys that we have right now. Now that one we handed off to our running back, Evan Hull. He picks up 7 yards. He's not a speed back. He is more for power. He's got the ability to hit the hole with some decent acceleration, but really he's going to be a force to try to bring down. And so now on a 2nd and 3, we send Hull in motion, fired over to Jacob Gill coming out of the slot position on the sideline. He gets out of bounds. It's going to be 1st and goal here on our opening offensive possession with Northwestern. So we come out at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. Going to be in a pistol formation. 2 receivers left, 2 tight ends. He's making changes at the line. Has the snap. Pressure comes. Fires that one over to our tight end. Marshall unable to get it to him. They do knock that pass down, and that's going to make it 2nd and goal. So 2nd and goal, coming out set here in a shotgun formation, 3 wide. We got our tight end Marshall slot right, handed off to Hull up the middle, and he picks up about a yard or so. They're not going to give him much of a gain. Jordan Brown for the Mean Green does bring him down. So now that's 3rd and goal. So we moved it pretty well, pretty successfully, but getting into this goal area has been kind of rough, these final yards to pull off. So 3rd and goal in a shotgun. Helinski has the snap, fires it over. He's got Jacob Gill in the end zone for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. 1 drive, 1 touchdown. That's how you want to get a season started off, as we find them over the middle, and that's going to give us an early lead. Now the Mean Green would come back with a field goal, so here we are at the start of the 2nd quarter trying to drive it back down the field. Helinski on the option gets away from him. He's not known for being a scrambler, but he does have decent speed. He's not going to break out, break away all that much. You will be able to catch him, but until then he's going to pick up as many yards as he can. Helinski earning the starting job in the offseason has really performed pretty well so far in the 1st quarter of this game. Now in a shotgun formation, Helinski drops back, fires it over to the left side, and that one's going to be intercepted. He didn't read the defender there, so some deficiencies kind of making their spot known. As Helinski fired that one, West just goes up to get it. Really multiple Mean Green defenders in the area, probably never should have went through. So after that interception, our defense does its job to hold up the Mean Green to no points. So here we come right back at him, firing that one over the middle and almost intercepted. Helinski, he's pretty confident about his arm capabilities. Trying to fit the ball in some areas he really shouldn't. We will have to work that out. This is a new team, so it's going to take us a little time to figure out who the stars are, where the best guys to go for, and the best kind of overall patterns. So on that 2nd and 10, we hand it off to Evan Hull, who just bull rushes his way for 9 yards. He's got 50 yards so far in the day on 9 carries. A pretty decent Saturday afternoon for that young man. So 3rd and 1, we're going to come out under center I formation. 2 tight ends to the right. Hand it off to Joseph up the middle. Ricky Joseph, our fullback, he picks up just about a yard, which is all we needed. And we got a new set of downs here. So first and 10 at the 33-yard line on the plus side of the field. Helinski's going to be in the shotgun. He's got 3 wide set. They bring a blitz. He couldn't get the throw off. And good coverage by the Mean Green down the field, but he did have Hull coming out of the backfield. But he could not get the throw off. A blitz got called. Blocker comes in unblocked and puts him to the turf. So 2nd and 17 now after that sack. Helinski's going to be in a pistol formation. 2 tight ends. Has the snap. Play action. Rolls back. Waits for a man. Fires it on the move, and he's going to hit Smith, the defender. Unintentional interception right there. Should not have been on the move. Looks like he had some pockets to throw to, but just could not put it on. And the Mean Green get their 2nd interception. Now our defense has been playing incredibly well. Has been holding up after all these turnovers. So needing to repay that effort, Helinski takes off up the middle and picks up about 5 yards on that first down play, making it 2nd and 5 to about the 35-yard line, 36-yard line of the Mean Green. So here we come out set in a shotgun formation. We got 3 receivers to the left. Has the snap. It's going to be a play action. Fires it quickly over to Bryce Kurtz, who picks up an 8-yard reception. Kurtz is one of our main receivers this season. He is our highest rated one, and it looks like we are going to try to take advantage of his capabilities. So after that play, 1st and 10, just over a minute remaining in the half. They bring a blitz. He fires it out to the right side, and that one's going to be knocked away. Looking for Dennis Jr. down the right, and a great play by Gaddy to get that one knocked out. Knocked out of play, making it 2nd and 10. We are at the 27-yard line. The clock has now stopped with 1:13 remaining here in the first half. Helinski's going to be in a shotgun, 3 wide set, 2 backs. Hands that one off to Hull up the middle, nowhere really to go. And he's going to be put down after a 3-yard gain, making it 3rd and 7. So the clock is ticking. It is on the move, 3rd and 7. We come set to the line in a shotgun, 3 receivers set once again. Has the snap. They bring a blitz. Helinski rolls out to the right. He had some space, but he couldn't get away. And that's going to result in a sack and a 4th down and unable to get the field goal. And so the score still remains 7-3 as we go into the second half. Started out strong, need to try to finish it that way. Handing the ball off to Hull up the middle. He picks up 12 yards here in the 3rd quarter. And that's going to give us a 1st and 10. Hull's got 73 yards on 12 rushes so far. So averaging just over 6 yards a carry. We may have to look at making the run game the primary of this to get this season started off. So now here we come out in the shotgun, 3 wide. They bring a blitz once again, fired over to Gill. He's got some space and picks up 8 yards as they get the shoestring tackle on him. Just over 6 minutes remaining. We are on the move here in our opening game at our new landing spot here at Northwestern, trying to put down our previous school, the Mean Green. So on 2nd and 2, we're going with the option. They brought the blitz from the linebacker. Looks like a safety actually came through, made a great play to bring Helinski down, and that's going to make it 3rd and short with just about 2 yards to go here as we continue to try to get this drive into the end zone. So 3rd and 2, hand that one off to Ricky Joseph, pushing forward. He picks up the 2 yards needed, and that's going to give us a 1st and 10. So the score is still 7-3. Trying to break free once again. Started out on our opening drive of the game with the touchdown, trying to start out this opening drive of the second half. Helinski drops back, fires that one. It gets knocked down, almost intercepted by Gaddy. He's got 2 deflections on the day. Helinski tried to fit that one in there. We cannot be forcing these in. Let the play come to us, and just got to be a little bit more patient. So on 2nd and 10, come set. They bring a blitz. Helinski drops back to the right, fires it over to Gill, coming across the field, makes a move. Jacob Gill brought down at about the 2-yard line, and that's going to be a big-time gain for the Wildcats here. As Helinski rolled out to the right, was able to get the ball back across the field on the other side. Looked like him rolling out made those linebackers kind of freeze some. And he does end up finding his receiving target as we get it down to the, it should have been the 2, but they're going to mark us down at the 3-yard line here as we continue to push forward. Now Helinski's going to be in a shotgun formation, has the snap, hands it off up the middle. Evan Hull into the end zone. Touchdown Northwestern. Oh my goodness. Oh baby. Oh baby. He powers through to get into the end zone, and that's going to extend our lead now to 2 scores as we make it 14-3. Now we're going to jump ahead here into the fourth quarter, just under 7 minutes. Score still 14-3. Our offense on the move once again. Handed off the hole up the middle. Picks up a couple yards, but there is a flag down on the play. Looks like it's going to be holding against us, and that's going to move us back now. A holding penalty can be a drive-killing play. We cannot, and why is the ref over on our sideline? That shouldn't be right. But we can't have those types of penalties happen to us. That's going to seriously hinder our ability to get points on the board. So 1st and 18. Helinski in the shotgun, drops back, fires that one over the middle. It's going to be intercepted by Brown. The linebacker just reached right up there and snagged that one out of the sky. Another turnover by this Northwestern offense. The 3rd interception thrown by Helinski. So now later in the fourth quarter, after our defense stopped him once again, we hand that one off to Hull. He pushes forward, but is still going to be stopped behind the line. It's going to, like I said, it's going to take us some time to figure this offense out and how we really want to run our style with the players that we do have on this team. So just over 3 minutes, 2nd and 11. Helinski's going to be in the shotgun, has the snap. Stands over, fires it. He's got Dennis Jr. up the middle. Cuts it back over to the left. He's got space at the 5. Touchdown Northwestern. 44 yards. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What a catch and run by Dennis. The defender made a diving Hail Mary tackle attempt and took out his own player. And Dennis takes advantage, cuts it to the outside, and just pure speed gets into the end zone. So now that our lead has been extended, that is how the game would actually end, with that being the final score for us here. Taking on the win in our first game as the offensive coordinator for the Wildcats. We really did need this one. It's kind of bittersweet that it had to come against the Mean Green, but I think we proved ourselves to be a capable opponent. Now what we have to do is really find the best way to get our offense functioning. Our playbook style, we do run a lot of the option style of offense. We run a lot of passing plays where you want to try to get the guys out in some open space over the middle, right? So we might have to look to find a way to stretch the field a little bit further. At the same time, keep an efficient offense while bringing our passing game in, reining it in, go with some of the shorter passes. Use the running game to set up the option game, the option game to set up the play action. Try to get our whole offense to feed off of each other. That was something that we kind of did struggle with more on this game. But once again, it was our first game with the Wildcats, just trying to figure things out. And I think it did set us up pretty well here for the second game of our season. We are going to be taking on the Fighting Irish in South Bend at their stadium on their grounds, looking to try and knock them off at home. Turnovers, we did have 4 turnovers. We lost a fumble and the 3 interceptions, so we are going to have to turn that around, right? That's just going to be with smarter play. Against North Texas, we tried to push it a little too much, and we ended up paying the price for that. So in this game, we're going to have to kind of fix that and be a little bit smarter with the ball kind of moving forward, and I think that'll lead us to being a lot more successful on the offensive side. Right. Now, Notre Dame is going to be a tough one. They won not just being on the road, but Notre Dame in general is a pretty tough team to take on, especially for a school like Northwestern. They play great against teams like Michigan. They play great against some bigger name schools, Penn State, USC, and stuff like that. But for us, this is a true challenge to see really, I think, what can we do as a coordinator and how can we really put this offense on a national map. So we're going to get started out with our opening drive here as our backup running back Cam Porter takes off for 11 yards right up the middle. And that's a testament to what Evan Hull's been able to do coming out of the backfield. They're already watching him. He was one of our key points to the game last time against North Texas. And it is something that I think defenses are going to be keying themselves on, so we might be able to use that as a weapon for us. And on one of our first passing plays, we get the ball over to Marshall Lang, our tight end, for his first catch of the evening here on a Saturday night prime time in South Bend, picking up 12 yards and the first down. So now that we are inside the red zone at the 17-yard line, moving the ball right down the field on him, we hand that one off to Evan Hull up the middle. Makes a cut and is brought down after an 8-yard rush. A good job by Hull to find that open space and push the ball forward. He's got 25 yards already. So 2nd and 2 from the 9-yard line. We did struggle against North Texas, punching the ball into the end zone. We do have to turn that around, but we can definitely get that started here in this game. Coming out in a pistol formation, hand that one off to Hull up the middle. Got a little bit of an opening, tries to make a move, and only picks up 4 of the 7 yards needed. But we do get a brand new set of downs and have goal to go here to get this opening drive started against the Fighting Irish on the road. This would be a big-time statement for us just in this game. Coming out 4 wide in a shotgun. Helinski has a snap, eyes over. He hits Hooper Price for the touchdown and the lead. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Helinski with a great throw. May have been a little risky with the defenders that were there, but he put the ball on point, and that's going to give us an early lead in this one. Now Notre Dame would come right back at us and put a touchdown up and tie this game up at 7. So here we are with our second possession trying to get this lead captured once again. Taking the option, holder, keeper right up the middle. Helinski picking up only about a yard on that one, making it 3rd and 3. We are 2 for 2 on previous third downs, trying to go 3 for 3. We have the snap. They bring a blitz. He fires it over. He's got Bryce Kurtz on the left side, and he picks up about 6 yards, enough to get the first down, making us 3 for 3 on third down conversions today. So now we're at the 35-yard line on the plus side of the field. We're going to come out set in a pistol formation here. 3 wide set. It's going to be an option keeper. Helinski up the middle, fighting forward, picks up 4 yards. A good job by him to get the yardage right there. They did kind of bottle us up. Good job by that Notre Dame defense to read that option. So 2nd and 6 now from about the 36-yard line. We're coming out set, 3 wide, 2 back set. Has a snap, fires it quickly over to Jacob Gill on the slant pattern. He picks up 5 yards and makes it 3rd and 1 here. You don't want to live off third downs, like you really don't. But if we got to have them, I'd rather have a 3rd and 1 than a 3rd and 6 or a 3rd and 8. So with this 3rd and 1, Helinski 7 of 9 for 66 yards on the day. But why risk it? Let's go ahead and try to pound this one up the middle. Hand that one off to Hull. Being chased, and he's brought down after 2 yards. We needed 1. He gets us 2, and another set of downs. Hull's got 44 yards here on 8 carries. A pretty good first half for him so far, just over 5 yards a carry. Coming out in the shotgun now, 3 wide, has the snap. Helinski, eyes over to Hull on the left, and he's going to be hit and dropped after a 4-yard reception. Pretty decent catch. I'd like to see Hull breaking more of those tackles, but the Notre Dame defender put him to the turf with authority. So 2nd and 6, right at the 20-yard line, just on the border of the red zone here, coming out in a pistol formation. It's going to be an option keeper, and Helinski's brought down behind the line for a 3-yard loss. Notre Dame brought the blitz, read that one perfectly, and put Helinski down, making it 3rd and long. Not where you want to be against this Irish defense. Coming out in the shotgun, 4 wide, has the snap. Clean pocket, pressure gets there late, but he finds Hooper Price, and he dropped it at the last second. It was in his hands, and Price dropped it. The defender knocked it free, forcing us to kick a field goal. Now, we would be ineffective for the remainder of that first half. Notre Dame would be highly effective, and that would bring us to the game where we are now in the 3rd quarter, trailing 21-10. Our defense has not been able to stop the Irish, and our offense has gotten stopped one too many times, but that story has got to change. Completing a pass like that deep over the middle can start that narrative right now, as we're at about the 27-yard line here, 5.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, in a shotgun formation. Hand it off to Hull up the middle. They bring a blitz and put him down easy. 2nd and 11 now. We were right there with them, but they brought the run blitz, and they have been getting into our backfield incessantly so far in this game, outside of the opening drive. So 2nd and 11, we're going to come out 5 wide. Helinski has the snap, stands in the pocket, fires it over to Florima, off into the right side there, picking up 4 yards. A decent gain, making it more 3rd and manageable. It's still 3rd and 6, not really where we want to be, but a lot better than 3rd and 11. Glass half full guy here. That's our motto. Now 3rd and 6, 4 wide. Shotgun. Helinski has the snap. Fires it to the left side, and that one's deflected. Almost intercepted by Clarence Lewis. He's been all over our receivers today. Now that would lead us to kick a field goal, and Notre Dame would go down and score a touchdown. So here we are now in the 4th quarter, trailing by 15 points, needing to stage probably one of the biggest comebacks in Northwestern history if we can get this thing completed. Just over 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Evan Hull, 65 yards on 15 carries. They've kept him bottled up pretty well since the first half performance. And it's going to be a play action. Helinski drops back, avoids the sack, and finds Joseph in the flat, picking up just a yard. Good job by Helinski to avoid that sack. Coming off the play action, they did not bite on that one bit. And Helinski avoids disaster and completes a pass for a single yard. So on 3rd and 10, we are in a shotgun. Helinski drops back, fires it over. He's got Bryce Kurtz past the line to gain 14 yards and a brand new set of downs. Bryce Kurtz got 68 yards on 5 catches so far this evening. Doing pretty good. We just need him to come through a little bit more. Helinski with 193 passing yards so far tonight. And on 1st and 10, they bring a blitz. He fires it over the middle. He's got Marshall Lang, our tight end, but he drops it. Had it in his hands, contact gets made, and ball went to the turf to make it now 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line. So 2nd and 10, really about the 25.5. We're going to come out in a pistol formation. 2 tight ends set, 2 receivers left. They blitz the linebackers. Hull up the middle. Found a hole and picks up 8 yards, making it 3rd and 2 here. Just over 6 minutes remaining right now, trailing by 2 scores. Either way, we're going to need our defense to make a stop for us. So 3rd and 2, coming out in the shotgun formation. Play action. He fires it over the middle. He's got Bryce Kurtz into the end zone for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Kurtz got just a little bit of space off that play action. And once he got that space, he took it all the way. And Helinski finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. Now, we needed a stop by our defense, and we got it. So here we are, 4.5 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, trailing by just a touchdown. As we fire that one up, it's going to be tipped and intercepted. Tip drill happening. Helinski throws interception, and Notre Dame will take over possession. Now our defense does it once again. Our defense is paying off for us, getting stops here. The score is still 28-21. As we fire that shot, looking for Dennis Jr. down the left side, unable to get that completed as they do knock that one to the turf. We're at our own 37-yard line, 2nd and 10 now after that incomplete pass. Helinski's going to be in the shotgun, hands it off to Hull going right, cuts up the middle, lowers his shoulder. Evan Hull picks up 7 yards on that one. A physical 7 yards. He's now got 80 on the night on just 17 carries. So 3rd and 3, a big-time play for us here on the offense, needing to get this thing completed. You don't want to be stuck in a 4th down opportunity in South Bend. 3rd and 3, we drop back, find Hull off in the flat. He pushes forward, he fumbles. Hull fumbles it after contact. Helinski chases the defender down, and that's going to be the 3rd turnover for us here in this game. 2 interceptions, and just the hit perfect on the ball jars it loose. And Notre Dame would put up a field goal. So now we're trailing by 10 with just over a minute remaining. We fire that one off. Kurtz makes the catch off the defender's back, picking up 16 yards here. Trailing by 10, scores 21-31. Trying to complete the improbable comeback. See if we can't make it happen with just a minute remaining. Helinski has the snap. Fires over to Hull off the left side, picking up yardage, getting out of bounds, stopping the clock. Hull picks up 10 yards on that catch, 33 yards through the air for him. So now 1st and 10, minute 7 remaining at the Irish 25-yard line. 4 wide shotgun. They bring a blitz. He fires it back over to Florima off to the left side, and he's going to get out of bounds after gaining 12 yards. They're playing kind of soft on the edges, which is kind of surprising. We have 1 timeout left. A stop in the middle of the field would pretty much require us to use that at this point. So here, 1st and 10 and a shotgun. Still trying to go quick. Finds Florima off to the left side. Unable to get the first. He does get the first down. He picked up enough for the first down on that one, as we are going to continue to go quick. Trailing by 10, needing 2 scores within this next 59 seconds. Helinski has a snap. They bring a blitz, fires it over the middle, and that one's knocked down incomplete. They brought the corner blitz. We tried to give our receivers time, just unable to get space, and they knocked that one down. But at least the clock does stop. So 2nd and goal here. 3 wide, 2 back set. We drop back, quick pass over. Jacob Gill with the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Helinski to Gill once again. As that gets us into the end zone and down by 3. We would need a onside kick to get the ball back, which unfortunately that did not go our way. Notre Dame recovered and just kneeled the ball out. So we will lose game number 2, this time to the Fighting Irish on the road, making our season be 1-1 on the year. We played decent to start, right? I mean, you drive down the field, get the opening touchdown. That's a pretty good start to it. Consistency has eluded us in these first 2 games. And I think we'll figure it out as we go from here, but we definitely do have some work. Turnovers have killed us. This one, it led to too many Notre Dame points. I think they got about 17 points, give or take, off turnovers. And so we've got to really, really kind of buckle down and stop making stupid plays. Play smarter, and I think the wins will start to come, right? But we'll carry that on into the next episode where we will have our next 2 games and we will actually get Big Ten play started in the conference. So this is an opportunity for us. Our offense is working pretty decent. Just need to, like I said, be consistent, be a little bit smoother, and we'll get to where we need to be. So on that note, everybody, thank you for joining us. Hit the subscribe button if you have not hit that button yet, and give us a thumbs up if you did like today's video and you're excited for college football being back. And I will see y'all in the next episode, everybody. So as always, stay safe, and well, y'all know how it goes by now, right? Later, y'all.